Such a crazy. Oh my goodness. What's up, man?
Dorito chip in here.
You
I
good?
ain't never heard nobody smack Flaming Hot Cheetos the way
Yo, look, and you know that shit gonna be picked up like
ASMR over here.
Started off on the block, little nigga in the hood slinging rocks.
I'm not even gonna say it, but shh.
yeah, we
Every
here
day
now.
I was
Are we
ducking from
recording?
the DT,
I think so.
little niggas running
Are we?
to the spot.
Can I say something now?
Are we recording?
Every day was like the beat.
Well, one thing before niggas start, you know what I'm saying, going on their rants and tangents, I want to say, yo,
Yiggy yo.
man.
I can do
All right,
this.
my
your
bad.
boy,
I
Roddy
didn't mean to
P.
start it with Yak. Let me
All
start
the
it
good
with.
names are taken.
Baby, now
Just a bit.
Baby,
Is that appropriate?
Baby, I wonder.
Look,
If
they're trying to cause a distraction.
All you gotta do is let a nigga know, man.
Shout outs
Baby,
to the
I
Wave
wonder.
and shout outs to Jim for being a grown man for letting them play G's up. That's what I got to say.
all right, what's
I
this?
didn't feel
Capítulo número.
80.
You know they got beef.
I
What? I don't know what episode it is. Is it
72.
72?
I'm gonna always
No
call
fue
it 80.
71 la última vez. Que yo tenía que decir 71.
Sí.
71.
72.
La semana pasada.
72.
La semana pasada
Sí.
Last week.
The past week.
fue
When?
The week passed.
Was?
Capítulo número.
capítulo número 61.
70.
71.
Yeah. I said 60. Yeah.
Es verdad. Tú fallaste ahí. Tú lo dijiste mal.
Capítulo número 72
72.
of the Wash This podcast.
Bávalo. Roddy over here set tripping.
I'm Scoop. Here with the homies.
What's this gang you repping? What is this?
What do you got going on?
He's set
Why
tripping.
you pointing to the middle of
I can't see what
It's
is.
all the same color, baby.
Oh, all right.
I'm a Grove Street Crip.
He doing.
Whoa.
Heard you. Hey. Whoa.
Wait, time out. Go ahead.
I'm here with gang member Roddy. Apparently.
The-
Yo.
Who's your big homie?
I'm a big homie.
That don't work that way.
I bum
Miguelito
myself
McFly.
What up?
I bum myself home.
Avi, who just happens to be a poet.
Squad.
Man, I'm very excited to be here with you, gentlemen, man. I'm-
Boom.
So what's going on?
Be with a gang of gangs who hang and bang.
And losing verses.
Yo,
Watch your mouth.
like we're all right.
Whoa.
Nobody
So
cares.
that's-
Nobody cares that
Man,
anybody's
fuck all that.
nobody's
We
weak.
talking about verses.
The derelictory.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
They great.
Y'all good?
Great.
Joe is here. Joe is here. God damn it! I mean, it's lit. It's
Should have
up.
been here last week with Freddie.
Yo, Joe and Freddie.
would've been something
Joe and Freddie would have been a riot, bro.
My fault.
Oh man, but all right, man. We gonna get to the shits. I mean, you know what I mean?
Nigga, we all good. Our weekends was great. Let's
Everybody
get into
good?
It. Our weekends was awesome. Let's get into it.
You know what I'm saying? I changed diapers and shit like that.
Your own?
I mean, no, those still need changing.
There's an ashtray behind you over there, bro.
He poopy in his pants.
You gotta relax. All right, man. Look, we came here to talk about something.
Scary movie.
Yeah.
One thing only.
No.
Maybe a couple other things too.
Roddy,
Kate swallows. Yeah, I got you.
We're gonna talk about Miss Pie. Miss Pie is here too. God damn it! Clap it up for Miss motherfucking Pie.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I talk about
She said
Jadakiss
Dipset.
versus Friends.
Wait, you said Dipset versus Jada?
No, that was more Cam versus Jada.
Well,
Yeah,
what I was told,
Jada.
I'm pretty sure
What-
it was all Jada.
what I was told on this here podcast, was that Cam could take on the LOX by himself.
Who said that? Raise your hand.
I think 2 people said that on this podcast.
I said that.
Yo, one thing we hold on. Time to
Two
fuck
people
out.
said that.
Time to fuck out. Well, one thing we not gonna do is disrespect the dips. Finish what you saying.
Oh, we are ready.
Ready? We are ready. Are you ready?
That song was hard.
That's not the song.
Are you ready
That
though?
just sound like a pep rally.
So, all right, if y'all been living under a rock, or a pineapple under the sea,
But don't have internet.
yeah, you don't got the Fight app.
You don't got a phone. You don't got nothing.
Last night there was a
You don't even got friends.
really really dope presentation. I'm gonna call it that for now.
That was the only. That's probably one of the few actual verses.
Yes.
Yo, that was so ill.
Yeah.
Them niggas dissing each other on stage.
Like
They tried to shut it down early.
pushing each other and all type of
Yeah,
shit.
they
Like,
wanted to shut it down
Niggas
early.
Really
My
about to
nigga,
fight.
it got real when that NYPD nigga came up there.
yeah. And but yo,
Nigga
at the
really
beginning,
kicked this nigga
I
in
was
the
like,
chest, bro.
My nigga, he was doing too much though.
Yeah, he was
Nigga
doing too much.
nigga threw Joel's flag on the floor.
Yeah.
Nah, my nigga, it was wild disrespect last
Yeah,
night.
that was wild.
yeah,
But Cam did put his foot in
Yeah.
Styles' chest.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was both sides.
yeah. I mean, but they agreed that's what they was going to do. You feel me?
My nigga Freaky was being. Everybody's like, "Why is Freaky? Why?"
I don't think they agreed.
Freaky was being freaky.
Yeah,
bro.
That's what
I
I'm
don't-
saying.
yeah,
my
I
nigga,
don't-
that's who he been.
I don't think
since
they
day
agreed
one.
on that. I think that was the
The cop out.
cop out. Like, yeah, like, nah,
Yo,
we
let
we
me
said
tell
we
you-
gonna do this.
let me tell you-
Nah. Like, I think they genuinely
Let me tell you that
had some real
both
New York
sides,
animosity,
Nah, both sides was drunk and high as fuck.
and both sides genuinely in New York. There are only 4 groups who can say they ran hip hop, and 3 of them happen to be around at the same time. So I think genuinely this was just stemming from the like we run the streets.
Who were the 4 groups? I'm just
Yeah,
wondering. I'm
clear
just
that up
curious.
for me.
G Unit,
Yeah.
Dipset, D Block, Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
Yeah, but them 3 was in the same era.
in the same
Yeah,
era.
yeah. That's what he said. 3 of them same.
I
era.
keep it a thou New York niggas, I'll be real with you, that's endearing to us. That's really how like niggas communicate. Niggas really
Yeah.
roast each other for a living. So like
That was regular New York shit.
that was
last
regular
night.
New York shit. So like when you on that level, when you really gooned out, you appreciate other gooned out niggas. Niggas will jig it into fist fights.
Yeah.
As a joke.
Yeah.
Like really rough each
Like
other.
niggas
up. I
saying
don't even
shut the
think that's-
fuck up and
I
all
don't even know
that.
if that's New York.
Niggas
that part
saying
is not
yo,
necessarily New York shit.
or niggas saying yo. I know some niggas who had to go to jail to get their teeth fixed.
Yeah, that was a little. And then it
Yeah.
pointed at the nigga.
It pointed back to the
Yeah,
nigga.
that was heavy. That was heavy.
Woo. I mean, it was in the record.
And he was looking like Uncle Denzel too.
Nigga,
Like,
nigga Cam.
My nigga, hold up, time out. You're not gonna do that. Hold up. You can talk shit about that man's teeth and all that, but my nigga, Jada's hairline is fucked.
shit is also 50 years old.
No, he's not. It's not an aging hairline. His hairline starts right here. That nigga has no this. It's just this.
Nigga,
All baby hair.
Did you hear him rap though?
yeah, I
Fuck
heard
all
that.
that.
Like, did you hear him rap?
I
Because I mean, I'll agree. The Dips they looked cooler.
All right, here's
They looked a lot cooler.
Did
Nah,
they?
nah, I can't
Did
give him
they?
that either.
Jim
Well,
Jones was wearing
well,
leather
I'm
pants.
saying Cam.
That was swaggy. He had the leather track
Nah.
pants with the leather jacket.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not
they
from
look
All right,
Pittsburgh.
so my opinion, since I'm
Jewels came from former Mills.
since I'm a fashionista, not fashionista, I say the best dressed nigga on the stage was probably Styles, yo.
Yo,
I fuck with
that
Damn
that
Shame.
that,
I like
that
Styles,
little
man.
farmer shirt was fire. Fire.
Nah,
I mean, I feel
that
like them
Fleet
niggas-
Farm suit, stupid.
Yeah, I feel like
You
feel like
the
them
Fleet
niggas-
Farm suit. Nigga got his own farm.
Yeah, but
and then in addition to his own
who's
farm,
wearing that though?
it don't matter about who. Nigga, what the fuck?
I'm saying, my nigga, I'm in the fashion.
What,
I'm
alright,
not wearing that shit.
What Styles had on?
Little farmer.
Yeah.
Little Farmer?
Little farmer.
Farmer.
That green, yeah, little farmer.
yeah.
Little Farmer?
Like big farmers, like
Oh, Lil-
drug company.
Yeah.
So little
Lil
farmers,
Farmer.
literally drug dealers.
Okay.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, nah, it was
Okay.
dope. It was dope. I mean, but it was subtle. I mean, you
And
know,
and the shade of Kelly Green that he had with the hoodie and the
Yeah.
I fucked
the Dips was more, overt, over the top. But that's what
Yeah.
they always been.
Yeah, they was
They
wearing-
Harlem
Styles
niggas.
They was
be
wearing
out
a
for-
lot.
I think-
I said it. You know what I'm saying since leading up to this shit, I said yo, the Dips will have major points. I said they'd win. I'll change that. They'd have major points if they came out
Dressed like
2002.
Jewels kind of did.
Yeah, he did. And then in his defense, that was a $3,000 Louis jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like
Does
not,
that-
not to,
Oh, that was
not
a
to say
Louis
that-
jacket.
Yeah,
It looked
that was
like
Louis Vuitton.
it looked like a
Because
Foreman.
Virgil.
It looked like a Foreman Mills jacket, bro.
No, because Virgil that's a Virgil design.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
You know what I'm
Virgil needs to redesign that shit.
But either way, not to say anything about that, because Pop did bring up that this nigga had on 2 visors, 3 do-rags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Couple bandanas.
this nigga had a Louis. He had a Louis do rag.
It's a health hazard.
He had a he had a Louis do rag. I don't know what type of wave cap. I don't know what type of fitted hat was that.
And
then a
the
bandana on top of
bandana,
it.
the bandana like it was Versace.
And then when he took it off,
Nah, it was
he had
a-
another
oh, yeah,
bandana. underneath.
Bandana.
Oh, I didn't realize he had another
Then when he
bandana.
took the hat
under it.
off,
He had
there was
another
another
bandana
bandana
under it.
underneath.
This
it.
nigga got a hat over a hat over a hat over a bandana.
And he should have brought the chain out that had the remember back with the star on it and it had the
wings.
bandana leaning and
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
the
with
bandana.
the wings.
That nigga ain't got that chain no
Yes,
more.
he still does.
Oh, does he?
Yo, that's one thing about Joel's. He still got all his jewelry from back then.
I will say this though, the chain award, Jim Jones won that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let me
Nah,
put
all
on
them niggas is
another
chunky.
truth for y'all real quick.
Hey,
all them niggas
Styles
is
called it
chunky.
corny.
Nah,
That's corny as shit.
He has some like.
Sheik didn't have no jewelry.
Neither did Styles.
Yo, Sheik looked
Not
like he
even
a
nah,
soccer
nigga,
dad.
Styles had a watch on.
Oh yeah, the watch.
Yeah,
Okay,
Styles watch is
okay,
stupid.
I ain't
That
people
shit
watch.
was
I know he had no chains on him. Jada was the only
Yeah,
one
none
that
of
had
them had
chains
chains
on.
on. Oh, Jada
did.
had
No,
chains
Jada
on.
was chunky.
Jada- yeah,
Jada-
I'm not
was
gonna
chunky.
hold you.
She
I'm not
was-
gonna hold
she
you.
was
This
dressed
battle
like-
definitely inspired me. I'm gonna take all my tennis chains and turn them into bracelets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have any bracelets, and I see a lot of rap niggas. They be having the tennis necklaces and the bracelets. So I'm gonna take a couple of my chains
She
and turn
was
them
dressed
into
like he was
bracelets.
going to
Actually, but
Target.
they didn't have bracelets.
Yeah, nah, they had
like-
bracelets.
no, they had like bangles, like
cuffs?
Yeah, like
Nah,
like
Who you
Johns.
talking about?
Like Jada Kiss's thing was like a John. Like, that
Nah,
was
nigga,
like,
I'm telling you, Jada. I was heavily
That shit was like
in the
this
jewelry game last
Oh.
night, and
I paused prematurely for you.
my man had the bust down rollie on. I don't know. Oh, that could have been a Patek. He ain't had the Patek shape, but anyways, it was
I
a
don't
bust
think it was
down,
a-
and
it wasn't a Patek.
he had two bracelets on.
All I know is
It might have not have been a Patek.
Jim was drippy as hell with the ice department, but them leather pants, my nigga.
You ain't
So-
fuck with
so-
the leather pants?
He's from Pittsburgh, baby.
So what? I mean, all right. Let's start from the top though. You feel me? Like we all over the place.
So-
yeah, pause.
well,
Hold on,
let's-
hold on. Give me
Let's
a
just start
second.
off in the beginning when God created heaven and earth.
Here you go.
You two had dipsets, right?
I still got Dipset.
Okay. And we, the winners, had locks, right?
I definitely had the locks. But look,
I think I had it as a landslide. And
yeah,
I-
you did, and I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I said close.
Still don't think
Yeah.
it's a landslide.
It was definitely a landslide. My nigga, it was
Hey,
a
yo.
landslide, bro.
But if it was a landslide, them niggas would have left.
They might,
was no
they might as well
landslide.
did, my
They
nigga.
would have left.
So the crowd wasn't bopping to their songs too?
Cam got booed,
Yeah, because he was trying to freestyle. He was trying to do. My
and
nigga,
so did Jada freestyle. Did he get
yeah,
booed?
but my nigga, that's what he's known for. That's his shit. That's his lane.
What? Doing what?
His mixtape shit. He didn't
But
freestyle.
what did he do on those mixtapes?
My nigga.
No, what did he do on the mixtape? Answer my question. What did he
Can
do?
I talk?
I'm asking you.
Like I said, the nigga is a mixtape artist. He did a mix. He didn't freestyle. That was a mixtape.
What
song.
did he do though? Can you tell me?
What do you mean?
Literally, what was he doing?
Recited his mixtape. song.
Reciting? Is that what we call that?
My nigga, it wasn't
The
a
nigga was
freestyle.
rapping.
It wasn't
He
a
was fucking
freestyle.
rapping.
So what? What do you mean? So Jim wasn't rapping.
No, I'm saying that's what the niggas is there to do. Rap. Who rapped better?
Alright.
Who rapped better?
I hear you, my nigga. But
It was a landslide.
Nah,
Got them
no
niggas the fuck
landslide.
out of here.
Landslide
Yo,
victory.
the reason
It
why
was
it's
such
landslide,
a
The
landslide.
reason why it's landslide because no one in the world, unless y'all gonna tell me wrong, will say the Diplomats won.
Now, I'm saying it, nigga.
They won.
No, my nigga, I ain't saying they won.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody in the world is gonna say that they won.
No, you're right. I'll be the first to admit it. I said that the Locks won, but it was not. No
If it was
landslide.
close,
Let me
if it
tell
was
you-
close,
I'm not saying it was close, but it wasn't a landslide.
Let me
What's
tell
the
you how bad it
difference?
was.
It was
right after
It was
Locks
106 to
played
85. It wasn't a blowout.
after the
It
Locks
wasn't
played
106
Blood Money.
to 25.
106 to 85 is 21 points. It's clickers, bro. Pass the sticks.
Yo,
Now
after
you want to be a
Pass
mathematician,
the
right,
sticks.
Locks played
Fuck outta
Blood
here.
Money, right? And then when it was a Dipset turn, they played a whole mixtape. At that point, they were playing 5 songs in a row. It was no longer one on.
Oh, it was on medleys.
Yeah, when you know you getting your ass whooped, you gotta change the rules. Nah, I get 2 minutes. I can play whatever I want.
But that's a fact, though. They ain't the first people that did that. Other niggas did that shit before.
I haven't seen that.
All I got to say is, I told you.
Yo, Sherry, she came up. She said, "Look, if Max B not involved, Locks is better."
I also
All right,
wanna-
bye.
And Max B was involved.
I also want to say this
And they
though.
still lost.
The point that I made last week about the lo-fi quality, you can hear it. I'm listening to some of these songs drop, and I'm like, yo, this doesn't sound the same. It doesn't drop the same.
Niggas done started something with low quality.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, when I watched that last night, personally, I just felt like I was so proud. As a selfishly proud, because they was doing shit that I've said on this podcast so many times.
Oh, no doubles?
So many times. Not rapping over your lyrics, right? I say that shit all the time. Also, the cheat code,
Was the DJ.
the DJ, but when you're doing a record,
cheat code was-
switching the beat up to some other beat and rapping over that beat. I said that shit mad times on the podcast. Like that, or not would say mad time, but at least a couple of times. Like that to me is a performance. That's rapping.
God willing, the LOX or Jadakiss ever getting another versus, they are not allowed to use the Benjamins again. That's a cheat code. That's a Biggie song, my nigga.
No.
Jadakiss wrote Diddy's verse.
Okay, that cool, but he didn't write Biggie's verse, and that's Biggie's
They
song.
don't use Biggie's verse, and that song's not Biggie's song. It's Diddy's song. It's from No Way Out.
All right, it's not they song.
But
That's
he
my
wrote
point.
Diddy's verse.
Eh.
Like when producers do.
Here's the crazy part. When I
Verses,
was
they
listening
do-
to this-
Yeah, by those standards, he wrote the song.
Yeah.
So here's the crazy part.
Yeah,
Right?
Benjamin's is
Jadakiss
the
wrote
cheat code.
The one
Jadakiss
song.
wrote
So what is the
Benjamin. I
one
didn't know
song
Jadakiss
that
wrote
Cameron
Benjamin.
has
Yeah,
that
he
you
wrote-
feel
he
is a
wrote
cheat code? The instant win.
The one song that I think that Cameron has is
Yeah,
cheat code.
that whatever Cameron plays, whatever we play, Cameron plays this. It's a win.
Killer
His-
Cam.
He started with that, right?
No,
Nah, he didn't start with
that
it.
was later.
He should have brought out the
It-
Indian dude.
Yeah,
but-
my nigga, that would have been a show. I said that shit. I'm like, yo, they gotta bring son
When
out.
did he do Killer Cam? Late? Not late.
late. They did late, like
It-
like
it
when they
was
were when they were
almost
losing.
halfway point.
Yeah, because there was a point that Dip started fighting back.
Yeah,
I'll admit they started fighting back, but it wasn't enough. After Who Shot Ya, it was over. After Who Shot Ya, it was done. It was done.
my problem was they played the super hits at the very end. Like Down and Out should have been what you started off the film with.
I do.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with. They didn't manage those songs the way they should have been managed,
They played it like Fab did. Like, oh, I just got hits, I'm gonna play them, and nah, like
and that's why I feel like they went to the playing multiple songs. Like, hold up, they got to hear all these joints.
I really
That's
mean
what I
it.
said.
So,
that's a lo-fi song though.
Crunk music should have been later.
But I think
That's how I knew it was over when it was round 2 and you played crunk music. Like, oh, you have no idea what you.
They should have did the Jewel shit first. You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
rather-
in my opinion,
They didn't even play Postman. They didn't even play a lot of his
they
shit.
ain't play a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They,
I mean,
they
it's always
acing
like
the-
that.
They
But
aced-
at the same time,
they acing the hole
they
with
both-
Santana
They
Town.
both fucked themselves because my nigga, they got their
Pause?
yeah, you're right. But yeah, they both played themselves because they both got their latest fuck and missed out on almost an hour's worth of. You know what I'm saying, like they could have been playing songs all that
Cameron
time.
was late.
Everyone
Everyone
was
was
an hour
late.
late. The show's an hour late.
Well, I mean that's expected.
Even I'm saying even a half hour. Late.
Nah, because even Gucci and Snow was up there. They was up there. It didn't start on time, but they was there.
Yeah, they were, I mean, I'm saying, but you know,
They was there.
this was unprecedented. What happened last night? You know, it was at the Garden.
It was upstairs.
It was all. I mean, yeah, well, it wasn't the main stage, but it was at the Garden, and it was all. You know, it was a bigger spectacle.
Do you believe everybody in there was vaccinated? I'm pretty sure it was
No.
niggas in there was not vaccinated.
No,
But when we
shout
tried
out to Ray
when we tried to
LaFontaine.
get tickets and all that shit.
He was there.
Yeah, Ray was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we tried to get the niggas try to get tickets, they said what? That you had
Yeah,
to
be vaccinated.
You
Yeah,
had
when we
to
looked it
show
up.
proof.
Yeah, niggas got the cards.
That's bullshit.
You
I
ever been to
I can get you a
Madison
card.
I'm selling cards actually, $20 a pop.
20. That's it.
Shh, wait a minute. Don't incriminate
Yo,
yourself.
you could probably get more than the dub for them shits.
My nigga,
Hold on.
all jokes aside, I ain't gonna say me, but I know somebody was getting 100 for him.
My only problem, I don't want to do allegedly.
That nigga dead ass, yo.
Allegedly, I don't want to do 100 for them because I hear that they're gonna move on to electronical, like
It's gonna be a chip. They're gonna put a
electronic
chip in you.
electronic database.
Scan your wrists.
You already got the chip.
Beep.
That's what they give you when they give you the vaccination.
Well,
You ever see a movie with Justin Timberlake called In Time?
oh yeah, I remember that.
Seen that with the numbers on the
Yeah,
That's
I
my
genuinely,
shit.
yo, that
That's
shit.
my
Hold
shit.
on. But one thing that is really just
Bubbly inside you.
tearing away at me right now
Your
is
insides?
I want to know what Ovid thought about the verses. That's what I want to know right now. He's been
'Cause he
real,
a real New York nigga.
and he said, and when we went around, he was like, "Y'all had the dips." He said, "I still got the dips."
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
The whole thing?
This is the only verses I watched. Nah, not the whole thing. Actually, is
At what point did you stop watching?
At what point did you start watching?
Who shot you? Say that. Come on, give him a chance,
Wait,
please.
wait,
please.
did you start late or you?
nah, I watched it from the beginning.
Okay, so then that means you turned it off.
I was actually at a rehearsal.
Oh, okay, you was rehearsing.
We got a show coming up August 21st. So myself and a few other artists, my boy Dynasty, Ki Ali, Zion the Vibe, Cherry Pie, Sunshine Monet. We got a show coming up and we were actually rehearsing. So we was already like in music mode. And we were in that rehearsal into that performance. So I was over, you guys was probably in home mode. I was
Pause.
in home
I was at a party.
You said
Mode.
home mode.
home
Home mode.
Yo.
Nah, he killed
Yo,
that.
you got that.
That's a battle rap pause, my nigga. Like,
You
that's
got
a-
that. Anyhow, I was in like, you know what I'm saying, artist mode. So I'm sitting there watching this shit like game tapes. And I was utterly disappointed because I'm watching this shit like I'm watching my homies. Like me and my homies, we rehearsing and we
you know them niggas?
we criticizing each other like, yo, when you drop your left foot, don't like, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you keep your head up and make sure we all sharp on it. So when I'm already in that bag of criticizing something harshly, so when this shit go on, I'm looking at this set between the Dips and the LOX, and it looks clear cut to me like, yo, you know what? Everybody the fuck raps. Everybody the fuck rap. And this is a clear cut like example of the difference between a nigga who rap and niggas who rap. Them Dipset niggas rap. But them clearly, they don't clearly rap in their car together, rap on their way to the studio, kick it. They don't rap. They don't live it. And it showed on stage because they look like they ain't rapping forever. At least not together, or at least niggas you all barely knew his lines. Clearly you didn't rap those lines in the last, so you wasn't
trying to keep his teeth in.
Yeah, he was.
I'm not even on the joke shit. I'm just
That's not a
It's
joke.
a fact.
That's a fact.
Nah, bro.
But
He
I mean, you said you just came from a rehearsal before the joint, right?
I didn't leave. I was
He was-
I was
Oh,
still at the
well,
studio.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you finished
slapped it.
rehearsing.
And the LOX niggas, they first and foremost through my rehearsal, everyone who had show tracks, I commended them for it. And everyone who did not have show tracks, I was insisting like, yo, for the performance, make sure you get show tracks. Make sure you get tracks with no vocals on it, or at least
Just
the
ad-lib.
at least the beats and the ad lib.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a show track, you gotta. If you rapping over your music, or if you singing over music, and your lead vocals are on it, you gotta look at that shit like this is the equivalent to I put on an outfit, but there's a stain on my shirt, or I put on these pants and there's a stain on these pants. So I'm comfortable wearing these pants, so long as I'm comfortable with the stain on these pants. If you're comfortable with it, you can rock that fit. So if you're comfortable with a stain on your shirt, go ahead and perform over those lead vocals. But in reality,
It's a chink in your armor.
it's a chink in your
Yeah,
armor. You don't want to do
That's
that.
the tag on
Hold
your
up,
dress.
It's like you still got the tag on your shirt.
But question, because I mean, I want to make a point because you were at rehearsal.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that the Dips rehearsed?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think that was
I
a big
agree
part
with
of
you.
it.
No,
Shout
they
out
don't
to the
rehearse.
noobs.
But
Shout out to the noobs.
keep
The
it all
big
the way
thing we were
100.
talking about
Keep
in
it all
our
the way
group
100.
chats.
I don't think the LOX rehearsed.
I think
Nah,
they
they
did.
super.
Yo, I'll keep it a rack
Or
with
they
you.
hang
This
out.
is my point. I'll be real with
I
you.
think that they've done more shows together, and that's they thing.
Nah, because
You want-
Sheik knew he wasn't going to rap.
This is my point. If nothing else, them niggas rap so consistently. You're always sharp. You don't gotta get sharp if you stay sharp. If me and you slap box all the time, I don't never gotta get in shape for a fight next week.
Cam
I'm just
selling pink
constant.
horsepower and running from his neighbor. He ain't.
Nah,
I will say this,
I
right?
think
I'm saying,
Cam rap. Cam rap. If anybody else can
Not
rap,
as
but
much as them
Alright, so hold on.
niggas.
probably
Shout
not
out
as
to the
much as-
noobs.
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
When I was
The
looking at we were in the
vocals
group,
coming through, the voice control on stage, like this nigga Jadakiss's we already spoke that microphone shit. Pause. He sound clear in a stadium like he was in this room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so right, it was an issue of shout out to the noobs and 12P. So
That's
prior
the
proper
seventh time.
prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Piss poor performance promotes pain. You clearly see.
Hold up. Shout outs to the noobs.
Shout out to noobs. So you clearly see that the LOX, the D Block, they did in fact
Oh,
practice
please, yes.
because
Practice?
they practice many times.
Oh, yeah.
many times.
Definitely.
Because the DJ's bouncing in and out of songs, and there are instances with the Dipsets where like
The Dipsets.
yeah, the Dipsets when a guy would have a fucking mic, he's expecting his verse to come on and it changes, and he's like, oh, what the fuck, stumbling.
My nigga.
Sheik knew that he was not about to get his verses played on a lot of them Jones.
Yo, but nah, she.
And then he knew that, oh, it was my time to rap. Like,
the
he was
only
like, ah,
dope part to me, the main dope part of the Dips performance, though, really the only dope part was when Santana did Santana's Town, and he was in their faces. What was it, Santana's Town? What?
I'm not gonna hold you. The energy was all right though. They was definitely.
Until
yeah,
that
all the
thing
way.
bang out and rang out the side of his right ear. He was
Yeah.
right on the
Oh,
niggas.
the,
like, hey,
Anthem.
Dipset Anthem.
Yeah.
That's
like
what it was.
battle rap niggas.
Yeah, that was
Yo,
When he did that, I was like, okay.
Well, they bombed on him the whole time. Like he had to get.
But the LOX definitely rehearsed though.
Yeah,
I mean, you think about how old some of those songs are.
Night.
Like
You know
I'm saying,
what?
I mean, you stay sharp, no doubt. But niggas is not reciting every song that you've ever done.
And shout out
you feel
to
me?
the
Think about all the
technician,
songs
the
that you
DJ.
got. Think about all the songs that Jadakiss has.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But think about how many times have you heard that Styles or not even Styles or Jada have a show somewhere. You know what I'm saying, you don't hear about the Dipset niggas having shows.
Oh, no doubt. But I still,
So that's what I'm saying.
I still believe they rehearsed. I'm not
Yeah.
saying. I mean, they may not. You know, they probably rehearsed and it was sharp at rehearsal.
Because keep it a bean, Jim and Cam was beefing for mad long, and they just now started fucking.
Oh,
each
yeah,
other again
definitely.
and shit.
You know who did rehearse? Freaky Zeke.
Freaky Zeke.
Freaky
Freaky
Zeke.
Zeke.
Hold on, Roddy.
He did not rehearse.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He was always-
do it for the camera, right? How do you do it? How do you do this shit?
He been ready. You know what I'm saying? He stay ready.
Yo, how freaky do it? That nigga did
Yo,
no.
Yo, them
Freaky
dancing-
was probably the best part of it.
He was doing Ty Bo up there.
Yo,
nigga.
what
He
about
was-
when the LOX was doing
they was doing
the everywhere we go? Yo, that nigga was marching across the stage.
Yo, he killed that.
Yo, because
He
Cam
killed that.
started it. Cam started doing it.
Yeah.
But Cam is only gonna go so far because
he's cool.
and not
He's
be cool. Freak said, "Fuck it." He going, "I'm gonna march across this bitch."
Yo, I fuck
Oh,
with Freaky.
man.
That's my nigga. Pause. I'm Freaky, my man. Yo.
Yeah, that-
Yo,
he was bombing on him, though.
that preparation shit is a real.
Ezekiel
it's
Giles.
different, man. It's real different.
Wait, he's
Giles?
No, it's spelled J-I-L.
Oh, I'm about to say. I was like, it's Cam's cousin.
I never knew
Nah, but
this the whole
Cam
time.
even said that in songs. He was like, we not related, but still got the same name. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I told you I tried to do Operation Rambo, right? I tried and
Rambo.
and I failed horribly, right? That is a real thing. You think you know your rhymes until it's time to spit your rhymes, or until there's a beat playing and there's 4 other rappers around you, and you other niggas is nice and other niggas is spitting, and you try and remember, and you got
So you got to turn around real quick.
you got
nigga.
3 rhymes you remember perfectly, and
imagine you're at the Garden. You feel me? Like right here, doing it right here would be a challenge, right? Imagine you're at the fucking Jada spitting that "Who Shot You" with no vocals in the joint of a freestyle from 2010. Like, you feel me? I mean, it's not a freestyle. We know it wasn't off the top of his head. But a
Timberland
verse,
boots.
a 2-minute long verse from 2010, my nigga, with that type of confidence, my nigga. That boosted,
you right.
that
Timberland
boosted
boots.
Jada up in my book, my nigga.
Yo, bro,
He kind of is top 5 that are alive, bro.
Crazy.
Yo,
Crazy.
no jokes.
He kinda is top of
that.
that alive.
I'm being humble by saying this. You right, yo. They won that show when he did that.
Yeah,
Yo,
that was it.
yo.
That was the
because
nail
he
in the
wasn't
coffin.
there for the gimmicks, bro. He was there to rap.
They wasn't there for no bullshit.
They was there
Yo,
to rap.
did y'all see at the very beginning
Rap.
when niggas came out? That's why I said I want to start from the beginning, but it's cool. But when the niggas came out to the stage and they was doing all the bravado, yo, fuck all that. Jada was standing on the side of the
Yup,
stage
yup,
with his hands
yup,
behind his
yup,
back,
yup,
militant
yup,
mode,
yup,
Rambo
yup.
mode.
Rambo.
My nigga, that nigga, yo, he was just chilling.
He was Rambo
He-
ready.
yo, he was ready.
He was Rambo
Yo,
ready.
if you count his bars, he probably gave a nigga a Rambo at the joint. He might have. He
Jadakiss
might have
was
done
Rambo
it.
ready.
I appreciate Jada Chris because
Jada who?
Jada Chris.
the Dipsets,
Chris.
Jada Chris.
You mean?
Yo.
Wait, is that Jada and
I might,
Lucas
I
out
might, I
together?
might from now, yo, I might have to give. We might have to give somebody the Jadakiss award if we put somebody on the spot and they spit some shit and they body it. I motion to give that person the Jadakiss Rambo Ready Award or something like that.
Yo,
like,
nah, yeah,
or
branded.
Jadakiss
But I
Rambo
love that
Ready.
shit.
I want to say it's like, yo, he's won.
This is the Jason
He's won
Rambo
2
Ready.
verses.
Yes,
Jason Rambo
2
Ready.
verses where people said he had no chance of winning.
I don't know about that. The
Nah,
Fab one.
Niggas was saying in the beginning, when God created heaven and earth,
I could see
they
that.
were saying that Fab's gonna get him the fuck out of here
I
because
could see that.
his bag was bigger.
I can see that.
He had way more
I
pockets
never
to get
thought
into.
Fab.
Yo,
was gonna
it's, yo.
beat Jada.
Interestingly enough, I went to a show in AC probably like
2010.
yes
Oh,
around.
the all white party.
It wasn't an all white party. It was a car show. It was a
Affected
car
Bum?
show actually.
From
And,
Flex?
and Jada and Fab performed there. I talked about it on the podcast before. I'm gonna keep it short. But them niggas both performed there. Red Cafe. Couple other niggas rock, right?
Where is he?
2008.
Nah, it was like 10. It was like 9 or 10. Yo,
Red Cafe.
Fab won that night. Like as far as like the performance, like Jada performed. I was in the front, my nigga. Like I was here and Jada and the niggas is right there. You feel me? So I was studying as a young rap nigga.
Nigga, even the Freddie vs. Jason mixtape, Fab is the bigger person on the
but
mixtape.
Fab,
Yo, you lucky in them fuck,
Fab's
bro.
performance, it was dope. It was
You
dope.
done seen so many, yo. I also take it like this.
Pause.
I had no idea. Pause. I knew you. I knew it.
that was delayed as fuck. Go ahead.
Right. That was late call.
Yeah.
I give
fine.
false call, late call. I get the ball.
No.
I get the
It was
ball.
fine until you threw up the gesture. That's what
This was I'm throwing my hands up. Anyways, I had no idea Jadakiss had so much swag. Like on records, the nigga rap militant and he rap militant shit. You dig what I'm saying? You don't really get personality. Seeing him on stage is like, okay, I see why people love you. Cause on record, you just sound like a nigga who just be out here doing this thing. And if you don't know, I'll come through with the sling. You know what I'm saying? But now that I see you on stage, it's like, oh, and I'm saying I see the look on your face. I see the look, your vocal inflection. I see you.
His wittiness.
I've never seen him.
On the spot all night. Cam, we home. Y'all say y'all go first. We home. Hey, yo, New York. Cam lives in Miami. Hey, yo, drop that shit. You feel me? Like he was, all night. All
night.
Grammys. We got Grammys. They know what
got the
Grammys look like.
My nigga said,
Like,
yo.
all night.
He said, yo, is this a new song? New York, what song is this?
Yo. I didn't even catch that.
You had to edit this
But
shit on it.
right. I'm just saying it was a blessing. It was a blessing to like have this on something I could see.
Joel's got to beat
You know
up.
what I'm saying? I've
Joel's
only
gotta
been to
jump this
3
nigga.
concerts in my life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You've seen hella artists perform. For me, it's like, other than that, I know these niggas through cartoons. I've never seen these niggas in
Yeah,
real life.
Jada-
I
How
genuinely
tall
can't
these
wait
niggas
for
is.
this to happen, though. For Versus, for the world to open up and Versus becomes like this festival.
The world's
thing.
open. It's about to close
It's
again.
about to close
but-
real quick. It's closing real quick,
You
actually.
got KDs on? Are those KDs?
No, these are Sakai's.
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 Actually, I
Flex.
think what he has on his feet are some place ad here.
Place that here.
Because when you place your ad here, you get paid and we get paid. Everybody eats B.
Doink.
Yeah.
Doink the Clown. Remember?
Doink the Clown. You remember Doink, Dink, Wink, and Pink?
I remember Doink and Dink. I don't
And
remember.
they had other ones, other little clown niggas. It was a whole crew.
Because that was like
Fleezus
like
McJesus.
WrestleMania 13 with Little Macho Man too.
maybe Doink used to go under the ring and another Doink would come out.
A refreshed Doink with brand new makeup on and
Can I
shit.
see that?
Doink. Y'all niggas know about Doink?
Let me see this.
Hold on, Avi, do you know about Doink?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I was young, but
You
yeah.
didn't even,
Yeah.
I thought you
We was talking about wrestling
Bodied.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bodied.
Nah,
I'm waiting to see if it does anything.
I forget what it was. I
Fuck
think
it, let me
I think it was
tune
on the pod. We was talking about wrestling.
Nah, I'm tuned in.
And I hit, you got hip to know that, like, damn, nigga Scoop really watched a lot of fucking wrestling.
You told me you watched wrestling documentaries.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah, you know
Heavy.
Undertaker's real name?
Heavy. Mark Calloway.
Damn, bro, you a G. You real about this wrestling shit.
Your Bret Hart's real name?
Bret Hart. Oh. He's stupid. I
Yo.
like that, though.
I don't know if it's because I'm a nerd, but like I have a
probably
thorough admiration for other nerds.
Probably want to
like,
do it
yeah.
to me.
people who are
pause.
like obsessed about a certain body of knowledge. I love those kind of people. I love to just listen to. Me, I'm a nigga. I could talk about cars all day the fuck long. I love talking to my teachers at school because it's like I love cars. So they don't seem to get tired about talking about cars, and I could talk about it all day. So there's people who love things to that degree. I'd love to hear those people talk about things they love. No one is gonna be more excited to listen to than a
Yes.
person talking about something they love. So I just love that you know that much about wrestling.
Oh, yeah,
That's peace.
definitely. I mean,
You
it's big
a
part
nerd
of my
about
life.
something there?
I do
Money.
enjoy. Yeah, that's
Chicken, huh?
yeah.
How many different phrases for money do you know?
Probably about 13.
List them. I just
So you
gave you
got-
chicken. You can't use that one.
I won't use it. So
Good.
you got money.
Hey,
Oh my
no,
God.
that one doesn't count. That's
She's intrigued, yo. Right
No,
now.
because it doesn't. Yeah,
money don't count.
Why not?
Money, and then now you gotta give me 13 equals.
Cash,
Cash,
dinero, pesos, euros, squalor.
Yo, hold on. With each one, y'all gotta put a.
Wait, hold on. Who's editing the podcast?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you talk to the nigga.
Who's editing the podcast?
Andrew Steinberg.
Andrew.
Yo,
you
Drewski.
gotta be on this shit.
Hit me.
So over. You
Hit
said money counts. So money, cash, dinero, You got cold,
Those.
you got cold hard cash. We won't get into that. So you got dineros,
What?
you got pesos, you got
Why'd I do
euros,
that?
you got squala, you got.
Don't nobody call money euros. I ain't never heard a nigga. I ain't never
You've never
owe a
heard-
nigga $50 and nigga say, yo, spread my
Hand me my
euros.
euros.
Hand me
Well,
my euros.
if you go to Europe, that's what they call it.
Well, that's what they call it in Europe. All right, you know what? That's you.
I think it flies. I think it flies.
I could get.
It's
I could
another
get
word
jiggy with that.
for money.
I could get jiggy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now he's about to go crazy.
Now you gonna read about the wild
So it's squala.
squalor,
You got Blickums, which is a Richmond, Virginia thing.
Wait, Blickums?
Blickums.
blickums.
Now you capping.
I'm done.
We're at 8.
Swear to God, I got Blickums. You know what?
Swear,
Alright, that's
swear to
8.
God.
We're at 8.
9.
Oh, actually, that's 9. Sorry.
Sweater guy.
I would have said chicken, but it doesn't count.
I said chicken.
You got green, dough. Where am I right now?
11.
11. We got 2 more. I got-
Easy.
I'm
Come
trying
on.
to think now. Hold on.
You got it, Roddy.
Then this is.
Guap, payola, scratch,
Damn.
snatch.
Oh.
I wouldn't have called it snatch. I never heard that
I
one.
like scratch. Yeah.
Scratch.
payola.
No,
Moolah,
scratch.
Nobody
no,
said
yeah.
moolah.
You
Alright.
said snatch. I never heard of
Snatch
snatch.
a bag, snatch, give me my
A
snatch.
snatch.
The
yeah.
bag.
I never
Oh, the
snatched.
bag. All right, nah, but you got it.
I say bag,
Yo,
and now he throw
But the
bag.
snatch
bag.
that
Hey,
I know
yo.
means something else.
And that
Yeah,
was
that's
Roddy
true.
P with 13 words that mean money. Get your fucking paper up.
You
Roddy
heard?
P, and the P stands for paper.
Pesos.
Hey,
Damn.
The P stands for pesos.
Killed that.
Yeah.
All
Good
right,
shit,
like-
P.
Princetonian pesos, baby.
Plata chavo.
All right.
Good
Then, hey, you said
I
that,
mean,
man.
like, I'm like, damn, are we going to get to. Are we?
I mean, nah, that's
fuck
we got
topics.
time.
I'm saying fuck topics.
No,
Just
no, it's
go
never
back to
fuck
the
topics.
Dipset
It's
shit.
never fuck topics. But all right, so nah, because the versus shit. That shit was major. Shout out to the Dips.
What versus besides Jay-Z and Nas or Jay-Z and Drake? What can they possibly do hip hop related that's going to top this?
Roddy P versus Ovid.
50 and Ross.
We mentioned that before. This was actually a topic
50
before. I
versus
think.
Ross.
That's
the
nice.
that's the only thing that I think could happen because it's not happening
Yo.
with Ja Rule.
50 doing a versus would be epic in general. 50 doing. I mean, Ross did one with 2
I Get
Chainz.
Money comes on.
Yeah.
Hey yo, before we move off,
he got
it,
mad shit.
I'm
yo.
just saying, but for
Many
me,
men, I'm crying. I'm about to cry.
I don't
Many
know,
men?
man. If we're talking about when the beat drops, what makes the people go wild?
What in the club?
No, I mean Ross got a good 9, 10 of them things.
9, 10. 50 has 50 of them.
Oh
things.
yeah, I mean, I don't
he
think
needs
I
to
don't
have
think it's a
11
bad-
better, though.
I don't think it's a bad. No, I think Ross might have more. I think 50 has bigger pause.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest one would be Cash Money versus No Limit.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Oh, yeah. I wish that could happen, but niggas is locked
get
up.
out of
niggas
the
is
brain.
dead.
Yeah.
Roddy P and the P stands
Yo,
for
you,
psychic.
yo, Sherry Pie,
P
yo,
is
you're hip hop
silent.
as fuck though, yo. Like, she,
I literally was thinking that thought. That just
Yeah, like that would have to be the last hip hop one because I can't think of anything bigger than that besides bringing out like the most expensive niggas.
Let me ask you a question. Is it valid though? Can I come through next week rocking camo shorts and constructs, Timberland constructs in August?
You in New York, nigga.
like Kiss.
Yeah.
You in New York, nigga. You could
I'm valid?
Nigga, what you asking us if we
I
we
mean,
in
wait,
Jersey?
no, I gotta hear this point, yo.
Nah, that was it. I just wanted to know if I
Nah,
was
because
valid.
yo, I feel like Kiss wore them constructs because it was a New York.
But those
Versus.
look like boneless Tims.
Nah, hell
Nah,
no.
no, those
Don't ever do that.
those is
They-
regular.
those-
Those
those were
six
double
It's
soul
dips all
butter.
day.
Double
It's
soul
dips
butter.
all
Double
day.
soul,
But
double
don't
soul
ever
butter.
do
Nigga,
that.
you think he would wear some? You think that
We talking about Jada? Nigga,
You
show my man some respect, man.
Nah, nigga,
You got a
nigga,
fucked up
even
hairline, but you
Pop-
don't got no fucked up tennis.
Even Pop said he had performance enhancement drugs on his feet.
Yeah.
He was talking about them Timbs.
Yeah, he's like, see, he came out.
He said he's on Adderall. Hold up, we ain't speaking of Adderall. That I think. I mean, I never took no Adderall.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah.
You missed out.
That's why the nigga remembered all the fucking words,
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I ain't go to college, so I ain't take Adderall.
The dip should have been
But
on some Adderall.
I'll give you some Adderall.
Nigga,
Yo,
Jadakiss said he
I'll
took
be
an Adderall.
Nah, you won't give him
I have a
nothing.
prescription for it, baby.
That nigga,
You said
that nigga
Jada-
You still won't give him
no
nothing.
niggas give me Adderall, Vax cards. Like what the fuck? He's out here.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Wash
And the P
this.
stands for pharma.
Little Pharma, baby.
Hey, y'all tell you the truth. My man gave me an Adderall like 6 years ago. I never took it. It's still in
Yo,
That
that's like
shit
the
go crazy, bro.
Quaaludes. It's like the Quaaludes from Wolf of Wall Street. You gonna take it 7 hours later, this shit gonna kick in.
Yo, he said
That shit's still in a little pouch in my room. I'm like, I'm with you.
Yo, but
Funny
nah,
story.
Save it.
Yo,
Ever come
Jada
across a
definitely.
Quaalude They are from the 80s.
People give me pills all the time. I
My
got a
nigga,
bunch
ain't
of
nobody got no Quaalude.
I'm just saying, if you ever came across
You're
one,
not.
they're from the 80s.
And if-
Bill Cosby gave it to you, nigga.
My nigga, and
Quaalude?
if you come across a Quaalude today,
Sell
no
it.
doubt that
Hey,
shit
yo,
going
you know
for
how to
like
spell
$1,000.
You know how to spell Quaalude?
Q,
Yeah. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah, I figured.
L.
Really? You spell you,
With a Q.
with a
It's
Q?
definitely with a Q.
Yeah.
So you
Really?
supposed to, like CU or something? Is that not? That's not it.
I wouldn't have thought that.
thought it was
It just didn't. It didn't phonetically.
QUA, I just don't know after that.
Is it QALUD?
It's QUAA actually.
A's?
LUD. Yeah.
It's two A's?
Two A's. Yeah.
Mm.
QUAA.
Hold on. Damn, I lost it. Adderall.
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 Spell
All right.
Adderall.
All right.
How do you spell
Because Jada made
20
Adderall seem kind of attractive. Like I was like, damn, should I take an Adderall when I'm about to rap? I mean, I don't rap, but if I was,
As someone that has been diagnosed with ADHD,
Joe,
It's not the same for us, though. It's not the same for us.
it's a performance enhancing drug.
Yo,
It really is.
Joe says Adderall is the shit.
I know college kids take that shit to study.
Joe been in college
I'm
for 13 years. God
Said
damn
that,
it.
And everything he said after that, I'm like,
Yo, I
So
didn't
I'm
even hear what he
prescribed.
said.
I'm
Someone
prescribed
text me.
Addies. It doesn't do that for me. Like, I had to stop taking
What
Addies
you take it
to
before
rap.
you like?
No. I've got a attention
Yo,
deficit
why the
disorder.
fuck
That's not what Adderall is for.
Yeah. I got attention deficit disorder, but I have to not take them to rap.
Not take what?
If I take Adderalls, I don't have the ability to rap anymore.
Really?
So you drink lean
But
instead?
Jada took Adderall. He rapped all night.
Because it works the opposite. When you have the diagnosis, it does what. Like if I took it, it turns me into
Hold
a
up,
zombie.
I'm saying, are
Yeah,
y'all?
it makes them focus. Like,
I'm saying
on
because
one thing.
you originally said the Dips was going to win, right? And you said the Dips was going to win, right? I'm saying y'all neighbors.
Excuse me.
Are y'all neighbors?
He's trying to segue. Let's let him do it.
Nah, it wasn't a segue.
Go ahead,
it,
do
it
it.
was a bad
How we-
joke.
how we get
we
there?
talking about Jada. We talking
All
about Jada.
right, so moving on.
But somebody that's watching this is going to catch that.
That was a reference to the Jada Kiss line.
Yeah, he's a dick. Anyway, all right. So check it out. Versus was
Your
wonderful.
mans.
I don't want to.
So disrespectful.
I don't want to disrespect
Me?
the event. I think it was super dope for hip hop. You know what I mean? Nobody got hurt. There was no.
Ain't
You know what I'm
nobody
saying? There's
gonna
no
get
violence.
killed, smack.
You know, it was a beautiful thing. You know, for all that energy, all that New York energy, right?
Yeah.
Niggas up there. Nah, shut the fuck up. No, now I'm not going to shut the fuck up, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that shit right there. Like it was energy and it was entertainment.
The next one ain't gonna be at Garden.
Time
ain't gonna
out.
be at Madison Stereo.
Didn't you do a versus?
So
Time out.
the verses,
Didn't you do a versus?
it wasn't like that. I did a virtual joint.
Yeah, virtual versus.
I mean, but that's back when I used to rap. I don't rap. So
Was that a Virtus?
it was a versus.
Hey, yo, what this says on your shirt?
Virtus.
Stop the shovel.
It's a CNC shirt.
So
So it's probably like Can't Stop the Crooks or some shit.
Can't stop the crooks.
so did anybody? I mean, you know,
Crooks
festivals
and
is back
Johnson.
out, right?
Okay. Oh, can't stop the crooks.
Festival.
Okay, that's
Festivals are back out, right? Y'all,
Tyler.
y'all been checking the festivals out?
Wait, time out. Nah, all right, my bad. My
What?
bad.
You
Nah,
gonna say something? Go ahead.
no, it was one last thing about the versus shit. You seen Tyler trolling?
Yeah. Shout out
That
Tyler.
nigga said he got nice skin.
Yo,
Yo,
That would be a good versus.
Who?
Griselda versus Odd Future.
no way.
nah.
I would love to see
I
that.
mean, you know what? That might be a good point. I think the type of music, their crowds are different. Even though I'm a big fan of both of them, I don't think that.
But who could Griselda versus right now?
They just started.
No, they didn't just start.
I mean-
they got mad. So all right, so my bad. For people who don't listen to them, they
y'all
just
killed
started.
that bottle?
it would have to be another like underground subsidiary thing, like
Well,
a.
yeah, like who could they versus? I mean, they can't versus nobody like the LOX
Like,
no shit like
Odd
that.
Future has been mainstream for some time. Like, they're a household name for some time.
But they aren't.
Griselda Records is just now becoming a household name.
Nah, see, but our Future's sample size is not big. Pause. Like you said they are a household name. They were. Our Future's not even a thing anymore.
Nigga said were.
They're not a thing anymore.
A thing cannot not be a household name.
Okay.
Like, they stopped making Dodge Rams. That doesn't mean I can't say Dodge Ram. As a matter of fact, I can say it all I want because no one's gonna get paid for me saying Dodge Ram.
My point is that the music that they made is from then. It's not like, you said they've been a household name for a long time. That's only relevant if they were making a lot of music, so they have a larger sample size. If they were at a time, they was like 2011 through 15.
Have there been any battles like that where it was like a contemporary artist versus someone with an established record?
No, because they try to do eras, but that's probably where the future is going to lie, because there aren't too many of those matchups left, especially since they just sold the platform to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it evolving to old versus a new type of thing.
Did y'all watch Tyler's performance at
No.
Lollapalooza? Thank you. Yo, before this Jada shit, that was all I was watching.
That shit was like an hour.
Lollapalooza?
Long, right?
It was Tyler at Lollapalooza.
Tyler at Lollapalooza.
Incredible.
Who performed? Was it Tyler or was it Felicia?
I don't think he performs as Felicia.
All the videos are Felicia.
No, his Instagram name is Felicia.
That's the Bob.
That's Igor. That's Igor. It's not Felicia. Trust me, I'm a big Tyler fan. Igor was his last album when he had like the blonde hair bob, John.
with the 70s clothes.
That's Igor.
He has a Tyler tattoo.
Nah, that's Igor. The new
Where?
album.
Tramp
New album.
stamp.
His name is Tyler Baudelaire.
Tramp stamp.
Don't laugh at his jokes. So the new album, he's Tyler Baudelaire, and he wears that hat, the like Russian hat, John, the hair shit. That was his last album, 2019. Igor. Which is interesting because at this performance at Lollapalooza, he performed as Tyler Baudelaire. He did, a bunch of shit from the new album, and then he was like, "Yo, I got old shit too." He did some Flower Boy shit. He went back and did some Goblin shit that I didn't think he would ever do now, because it's like talking about like
Hating his dad.
he's using words that you don't typically use in today's music.
I think it works because
The
he
F word.
because he is gay. So I think
shit.
it allows him to say.
You don't
these
know
things.
that.
I don't think it's
You don't know that.
Okay, well his
You seen him kiss a guy?
his professional rollout. He kissed Lucius. His professional.
Lucius?
The white boy in our future.
Lucas.
Lucas.
He said Lucas. He didn't kiss him. You never saw him kiss him.
Did
He
you
said
see
it in the
him kiss him?
song.
My nigga, he said a lot
Nah,
of
I think Tyler's gay though.
such,
You know how much
such
different
shit.
dumb shit I said in my raps?
Nah, but I think Tyler's gay.
I think he's gay too.
The reason I think he's gay is because on his new album, he has lines.
Yeah, you said that.
He said something with X and Y. It's like a tug of war. Something about X and Y. X and Y, the chromosomes, man and woman. You feel me? Like he fucks with both, but that to me is gay. So he's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
yeah. That's a different conversation.
that aside though. Fuck all
But
that.
speaking about gay
Hey. Whoa.
Nah.
and Lollapalooza,
I know where he's going.
Well, yeah, but it's not. But it's rolling loud. This motherfucker. How do you guys feel about Baby Jesus getting canceled?
Yeah.
Baby Jesus?
That's where I was going. I'm so glad you took it there. I'm so glad you got there.
That is his name, isn't
Yeah,
it?
his rap name is Baby Jesus.
Baby.
His name is Baby Jesus.
Good job, bro.
It was commercially changed to the Baby.
First rapper to be canceled.
First rapper to be canceled?
Nah, I don't think he's the first.
Second rapper to be
Who's
canceled.
first?
What was it first?
Tory Lanez raps.
Nah, he ain't canceled.
He's not canceled.
He's not canceled.
He ain't canceled.
Not like
He performed at Rolling Loud.
With the baby.
But how long was his
With the baby. He
his
did-
cancellation did last? Like no one's been. We don't even know if Baby has been permanently canceled, but he's
My
currently.
nigga,
in his
he was already
cancellation.
up there. Like, he done killed niggas and shit and got away with it.
We
Like,
liked that.
I know, but
if you all right, in today's environment, right? If you do what Tory allegedly did, right, or you do what the baby did, what you think is going to get you the worst treatment? What do you think?
the baby.
The baby.
It's more
The Baby is right above Chris
homosexual
Brown
people
and
than it
Bridges.
is.
Yo,
niggas
you
that
know
get
what's
shot.
crazy? I really hope this goes viral. Cause really, listen to what I'm about to say. I said
Close door,
the
please.
baby.
Close the door.
The baby said things on stage that express some kind of personal negativity. Let's just, lack of better words. The Tory Lanez nigga openly is accused of shooting a person in the foot.
Accused of.
Accused of.
Yeah.
I don't believe he did.
You don't
that.
believe he shot somebody in the foot?
Here nor there.
I don't believe that. We don't gotta get into semantics.
Shooting a man harming a woman with a deadly weapon is what you're going.
Basically equated.
But is your point that he was accused and another person actually did something?
Well, my point is that
Which one's more egregious? They're kind of equal.
Nah. What the baby did was fucked up.
So saying words is worse than
'Cause my nigga,
actively
my
shooting
nigga,
someone.
I'll be
I'm
real
saying
with
it's
you.
morally wrong. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I like Cameron. This is why my favorite rapper is Cameron. Cause Cameron Still, nah, forever and forever. Cause this is who he is.
I said it was gonna be no disrespect.
This is who he is. There's a character that this man portrays on record. And then when he's not over a beat, he's that same character. I like that. You're not lying to me. You're not doing something to entertain me.
He is who he is all
I
the
am
time.
who I am all the time.
Right.
So when Cameron say some shit like, nah, if there was a nigga living next door to me and I wouldn't tell if he was a murderer, I understood that. I wasn't mad at. Other people got mad. But it was like, yo, these same people like this nigga talking about pistol whipping people and serving heroin. And
He also started the no homo movement.
so
He didn't start that.
The nigga
he
the
just brought
baby-
it to light because niggas in Harlem was doing that before.
the nigga the baby could talk about violence so freely that the nigga's like the face of violence to the point that another rapper, remember when Wiz Khalifa was the face of weed, that you could make a punchline like, yo, I'm so high you could call me Wiz Khalifa. This nigga Wiz Khalifa was the face of weed. Nigga the baby is the face of violence to the point where niggas like
Negativity.
like Lil Durk could say some shit like, I'm like the baby. I'm not just a rapper. You fuck with my maybe you gonna get stressed. Like I'm using another rapper as a verification to how violent
I'm
I am.
whooping ass like the baby. Benny said that.
So
Yeah.
we can literally look at this nigga as the verification for violence and agree that this is valid. This is why we're booking you. As a wrestler, your character is to come on stage with the snake. Pause. Your character is to come on stage and spit water in the air. Your character is to come on stage and you're the tombstone guy. My character is I'm gonna come on stage. I'm the violent guy. So I get booked to this concert because I'm this character. I'm the violent guy. I say some violent shit on stage or I say some demented shit on stage and the character is ruined. All of a sudden it's like, you was supposed to tell me you was Bruce Wayne. You was supposed to just stay Batman.
But they
now
never
all your
accepted
backflips
it.
and cartwheels
Mind
suck.
you, like they almost
that
like
was out of-
Eminem was about to get canceled for the same thing.
But
It's just
see, he always did that. But
Nah, he's about to he had to kiss Elton John to not be canceled, bro.
For the baby, this is out of character. You know what I'm saying?
What he did was that a character?
Yeah, like
I'm listening, bro. I want to hear what you say.
Yeah. Did you notice Jada Kiss where he said?
Oh, he changed the F word to the S word. Yeah. Now, Jada knew the deal. It was a part of one of his records where, on the original song, he uses the F word that is offensive to people that are homosexuals.
Oh, wow.
And he changed that word to sucker
Wow.
in on the verses. Yeah,
Wow.
I think that.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just that like that has since mid 2000s. Yeah, since mid 2000s, that culture period has acknowledged that is something you should not do. Right? You don't play with gay people. You don't play with Jews.
We be up here
Don't
saying
play with niggas
pause
either.
like every 3 seconds.
No. You can.
Yeah.
We be wildin'.
No.
If
the
the gay community was to catch wind of us, we'd be canceled
No,
so
the
fucking
pause
fast.
thing is still
I'd be
it's still a comedy
Y'all
type
wouldn't
of
wear
thing.
that with me.
It's not like
Nah, I'm
it's not
rocking out with
malicious.
you, bro.
It's not like
pause.
malicious.
Yeah.
Pause. No
But
homo.
yeah, but the point is like there are certain rules that have materialized over time, and we understand that. So it's like that's why when the baby did that, it was so like nigga, you know better. Like you know that was wild because you don't ever bring it up in a casual conversation. We're not going to be talking about sports, and you come out here. You know what? If you out here doing this in the backyard and causing this, like you're not gonna do that. I'm gonna look at you wild if we have a conversation and you bring that shit up.
But you know what? We only
I
represent.
agree.
We
I concur.
But
I would look at you wild like
as
you just came out of
different-
left field and started bashing.
As different as we all are.
Yo, imagine we had a barbecue.
Yo, but as different
Yo.
as different as we all are up here in this panel, we are all a certain type of nigga to an extent. So I gotta ask a question to the rest of the room. Is there anyone in here that strongly supports the the alphabet niggas, the LBGTQ people? Do y'all? I mean, I'm not trying to point you out or make fun of you or none of that shit. I just want to know, do y'all? You are?
Yeah.
You're one of those people that supports them
I
heavily.
support them.
On
All right.
this cause or in general?
I support them,
You support them?
but I don't
Alright.
support what they're doing.
I mean, all right. I'm just talking about. I'm not saying do you are you
Choose
accepting
words.
of people being gay?
Yeah, choose
I'm
words.
just saying, do you support them? Meaning,
On this decision
are you supporting-
right
no.
here or
In general,
in
to their causes. Like when do you go to the parade? Like, you feel me? Like shit like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I'll say that I support in spirit, right? Because
Alright.
I don't go to parades, but I also like don't go to like African people parades. Like,
I've
it's,
been to a gay ball.
You been to a gay ball? Are you gay? I don't know. I'm asking you. No? Yes? My bad. Too
so
personal.
no, but the point, my point I was,
I think so.
the point I was making is like,
You sound
yeah, like I
I
draw,
knew this girl one
I draw
time
parallels.
who was considering gay activities, and I supported it.
Yeah, like I draw parallels between. I draw parallels
I said, you
between.
know
Hold on.
what,
My
babe?
bad,
struggle
Roddy.
that they
I
have.
just
I'ma
said the
keep it
most
going.
gangster shit.
I draw parallels between the plight and
don't
struggles of their people,
care.
of people of that orientation, and
I don't do it.
people of other struggles. Feel me? Like I can see how it is counterproductive for someone to say, "Hey, you need to stop doing this, and this" to people that I, associate with, that I feel I connect to, and then turn around and allow that to happen to another marginalized community. So that's why I draw the parallel. It's like, yeah, like me as like a black man, I can't sit here and say I need the police to stop killing us and I need everyone to be on the same accord, and then allow someone to pretty much be like, yo, kill all gay people. That's
Oh, okay. All right. Nah,
that's why.
I get that, and I think my thoughts are very similar to that. The only reason I asked that, and it wasn't to isolate anyone or nothing like that. I just was curious if someone like identifies not as gay, because some people say they're gay, but then some people are like, I'm not gay, but I'm down with them. Like, you feel me? I'm down with people that are gay, and I'm going to march with them. I'm going to go to their parades and things like that. The reason why I asked that question is I just want to know how they feel about the situation.
It wasn't just the LGBTQ; it was also the HIV and AIDS community.
That is correct. Which is a community that no one ever talks about, right?
Yeah, he was wild on
I
that.
think
He
that
was just
he was just egregious. He was just out here like, yo,
But I think the HIV and AIDS community,
hatred. I'm just gonna spew hatred.
he
for like 10
probably
minutes.
could have said the HIV and AIDS shit if it wasn't coupled with the other shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be as big of a deal.
yeah. If he
Personally, I don't think it'd be a big.
that was
you-
a South Park episode. Matter of fact,
Bro, you can't. In today's environment,
It
you
was
can't
the
do that shit.
abruptness of it.
sit
It
back
was
and-
the yo,
It was
ladies,
kinda random.
ladies,
Yeah,
if you
like,
got good pussy,
what
raise
the
your
fuck was he
hand.
thinking?
Fellas, if you are gonna,
I think he was not thinking.
it was a little random. It was
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
random.
it was
Like,
actually
he
so
didn't-
random.
He didn't know what to say,
No,
so he filled it in with
nah,
that.
I
Oh,
feel like it was so random that it can only stem from an actual situation that happened.
So what do you? I mean, I want to see how.
where this is gonna go.
No. How hip everybody is to the situation. What's the last thing that you heard of relating to the baby situation? What did you hear last?
He just got released from Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, Lollapalooza, and there was another festival, a radio station. It was a
iHeart-
summer jam.
iHeartRadio has removed him. As
It was
well.
a
There's a
summer.
bunch
No,
of shit.
it was a summer jam by a radio station. They're canceling the whole event. The whole.
I will
event.
say this: the
It-
Utah Music Festival has said that they are still keeping him as their headliner.
Okay. but well, hold on. The reason why I asked that question is last thing you heard. Hold on, Joe. The last thing that I heard was Miley Cyrus reached out to him. Yeah, Miley Cyrus reached out to him, and she said, as someone who is active in that community, I understand being offended, and this is just me. I'm not quoting her directly, but she understands how people felt about it, but at the same time, she doesn't feel like there's a. It should be canceling. Yeah, she doesn't really agree with cancel culture, so she reached out to him and said, "Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation about that."
Let me get lit off of you is what that translates to.
Well, I mean, regardless though, I feel,
sucks
but
that
I
everything
feel
is
like
like
her star is big enough that other people that look up to her are going to listen to what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So it was probably a good look for the nigga.
What he needs to do, in all honesty,
She's a bigger star than he is.
he has to
Hell yeah.
he has to understand that he's about to sit down for a year, bro, at least a year.
What you mean?
He gonna have to recover from this. Nah, I ain't saying
Nah,
it's gonna be a year.
there's no immediate bounce back. You feel me? Like
I think the
the
Miley
bounce-
Cyrus, I think the
the
Miley
bounce back
Cyrus
gonna
shit
be
is going to bounce him
crazy.
back.
The
I
bounce
think the
back
Miley
gonna be
Cyrus
crazy.
shit is going to bounce him
like
back, bro.
like he's He is. A year's not long. A year's an album. It's not long at all. It's your next album.
Listen to me, bro.
He's gonna take an L on this. He's on a rollout. So this album he's about to drop ain't doing the numbers that he.
You
was
know what
projecting
rap
it to
is
do.
like?
I feel like he can fix it though.
Rap is like going to war.
He can fix
He
it.
can fix it. He has to fix it by doing a song with Lil Nas X and it be fire.
Listen to me. Rap is like going
I
to
don't
war.
think that's what he got to do.
Well, like I said, Eminem had to kiss.
Hold on.
Elton
I'm just
John.
trying to make a point, please. God damn.
Nigga.
Thank you. Please.
No, it's all good. I was listening.
Rap is like going to war. I'm so curious to know what you're about to say. Please.
Oh, all right.
My bad, but please.
Rap is like going to war. And your fans is something like your army. And the baby nigga got an army. And because he got an army, he can go to war whenever he wants. Women are not leaving this man's side. Women, a chick will buy your album because she likes the shape of your nose. You don't even got to be about your rap. Give a fuck about what you rap about, what you saying. Fuck. Women come and see this man topless.
So wait, so you're saying that it's not going to take a year?
He's not going to lose nothing.
And I'm gonna retort with this.
Nothing.
The war that he is fighting has nothing to do with the people who support him. It has everything to do with the people who pay him. He's getting removed from concerts, from the festivals. The people who own these record labels are run by potentially homosexual people. Like once you upset a whole community, a faceless community. It's not like, oh, all brown people are this. Like, anybody can be gay. You don't know where this money is coming from. And they can't...
with the beautiful rebuttal
and
over
they
here.
can't stand... They can't...
Hey.
They can't support you because it's a faceless entity.
Nah, I could dig it. I see what you're
Everyone
saying.
is involved in
Peace.
this. You have to be...
He gonna get blackballed.
Yeah,
bro.
he has to go through extreme measures to let this blow over.
You should have quoted Sun Tzu.
Some clubs ain't gonna let him in there.
Yeah, like,
You know what I'm
yo,
saying? bro. It's,
Some cities aren't going to let him in here. Fuck clubs.
You read Sun
Like,
Tzu, The Art of War?
Art of War. I did not read it, but I'm familiar. But yeah, you can't even perform in San Francisco
You read
now,
this
bro. It's a rap. San Francisco's a rap for you. Like it's
You're learned.
it's a lot
Tom
of things
Cleary?
involved with when you're doing that to a marginalized
Goes to
people. That's
sale.
like I said in the beginning. The two groups of people you don't mess with are gays and Jews.
Gays and
you can
Jews.
disrespect everybody else, and the counter community will be there to be like, nah, I'm still here with you.
I see. Women are not the counter community to gays.
Women are not the counter community to gays because women side with gays.
I see. There are
He's
probably
a
just
dick,
as-
y'all pussy, y'all neighbors.
There's probably just as big as a community of people of women that like the baby, that hate the baby, and find him misogynistic and whoop-de-woo, woo,
Can I
woo.
give my opinion?
Come up.
Just say
Don't
it.
give it.
Just say it.
You have to.
Just say it.
They're not going to hear you. Come here.
She's a star that doesn't like the spotlight.
Nah, yeah, I know, but
It's not my show.
Sherry Pie, come on now. Give your opinion, please. It's welcome.
The
Go
awkward
ahead.
walk-in part 2.
All right, man. I was just eating in Nature's Valley Bar. I
Come
probably
on.
got crumbs, bro.
Lean up. You good. You good.
Seriously?
You good. I'm going to zoom in on your face.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man. So, yeah, like, I'm going to be honest. I support the alphabet people, the LGBTQ community, all those letters. But I also am a supporter of being a real ass nigga. And he said some shit that he was wilding, but, like, if he wasn't famous and he was just around other people who also feel just as strongly about gay people as like some of the people who were commenting about this because it was on a wide platform, they would have said some shit to him, but it would have been over in the night in the conversation. They would have been like, yo, you was bugging, bro. You was drunk. You was drawing. You said some wild ass shit. Like, you can't be saying shit like that. But all in all, like, it would not, like, cancel them from being friends or, like, his life or no shit like that. So I feel like certain shit has to start being looked at differently. Because,
But the key word, though, you said is
Come on.
that around similar-minded people. So if you were as a regular person, we'll flip that away from gays into something else. We'll say about black people. A regular white person in a group of 100,000 people, if they said, yo, I hate black people, a couple of them aren't going to say nothing. Some people are going to maybe agree with them. But there's going to be a group of people who don't like that but aren't going to say nothing. But then there's going to be that group of people who are going to still off on you.
Yeah. That, like,
He's
like,
experiencing the
extreme.
still off.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
experiencing
yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff. You've
Because like
definitely
people
opened my
gonna be
mind to
mad.
this.
I'm
Yep.
just saying, like I don't
I'm
feel.
seeing the point.
Like, I just wanted to give like a neutral perspective because I do support gay people and I do think what he said was out of line and outlandish and unnecessary for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like corny. I could add that. Like that wouldn't have made me like want to.
It makes his
Shit with
diaper
him.
stand.
Are
cornier.
you going to support the baby moving forward?
Do you like the shape of his nose?
I don't really know what his nose looks like. I'm not thinking of his nose. And I'm probably gonna still gonna be dancing to the baby songs when it comes on sometimes. Yeah, but like I'm still gonna think what he said was corny, and I'm out of here.
Okay, bye. Thank you, Miss Pie. So look, all right, yeah. So the baby, you know, he did something that he probably regrets, but at the end of the day, you can't erase it.
Nope.
And he got
You got to throw hella
he
band-aids
got
on
he
the
got
bitch.
deal with the repercussions. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
definitely
speaking
opened
of
my mind with
repercussions,
the-
I definitely
nah,
opened your mind.
speak.
definitely opened my mind with that. I didn't look at it like that.
Roddy wants to continue with this fucking topic.
Hey,
It's a
it
great
was
topic.
It was a good topic.
This is like when you put the tags in, like this and versus is what's going to get all the views. Like these are the most important things happening in the world right now of hip hop. What other hip hop topic we have that is
Hey.
more important than this?
Speaking of repercussions,
Who puts tags in? I don't know what he's talking about. All right, so
Tags?
all right. Speaking of repercussions, it is very important. You know, I'm just looking at the time, doing what I do.
speaking of
So-
wonderful segues,
So I just feel like, because it's a topic that was up last week and we didn't get to it, and I think it's a little bit more personal. I don't know if niggas thought about it too deeply, but everybody up here on this panel has a music career to some
Yes.
extent.
Who?
yes, we do.
Everybody has made music, right?
I'm a barber.
So I feel like a lot of our supporters and viewers and listeners are people that have walked similar paths, and they also make music and they dabble in the industry. So part of my role as big homie to a lot of niggas that I meet in studios and shit like that, I feel like it's my duty to try to help people to not make some of the same mistakes that I've made or walk down some of the paths that I've walked. So I ask a question, in your path of making music and pursuing, you know, your goals, do you have any regrets or missed opportunities that you think that you could have had, or, you know, just a story? I feel like everybody up here could possibly have a story of something they could have done or may have missed out on that they can share for the people. Mike? Nothing?
Yeah, nah.
Possibly.
One time I got invited to go to Japan, and I didn't go because I was scared to fly.
Elaborate. Why would you get invited to go to Japan?
Somebody that I was watching, like early when I started watching make beats, had a situation where they was going to Japan for some music shit, and they asked me if I wanted to go, but I slept on the opportunity.
This is like 94?
Nah, that's like 2009.
Because he's old.
2009, 2010.
And they invited you to Japan and you said fuck it. You said nah because you wasn't trying to fly.
At first I stunned it, like, yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But then when it got closer to the time,
Legs weak, arms.
That's a
heavy.
hell of a flight.
yeah.
26
Like,
hours.
Yeah, nah, I think they told me it was like 18 hours or something like
It's a fast plane.
That's a number.
He says a fast plane.
that. Nah, 'cause they said from here to Cali is like 5.5 hours, and then from Cali
That
to
is
Japan, it's not 20 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Japan.
That's a
But
I could look it up.
so no. But all right. So why do you think that was a missed opportunity? You think that something big could have come from that?
Because I seen when they came back, it was definitely something big that came from
It was up.
Yeah, but the person I'm talking about was up before it. You know what I'm saying? But
Man,
like
it
I
was
said,
upper.
yeah, pause.
And you going out there would have been a sign of like good faith.
Yeah, most definitely.
Bye, clumsy.
But so that's interesting. So you think that you going out there would have put you in favor with, you know, this person, or you could have got the same opportunity that
I'm
that
saying,
they got.
I still have opportunities with this person. Like I've had other opportunities with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like music, and I'm saying, opening doors or whatever. But
Because he's a gentleman.
but yeah, he's a real nigga and shit. But you know what I'm saying, like, on some regretting shit, like, I definitely regret that because I think that could have been something dope for me. You know what I'm saying, at that moment. But being scared of flying held me back.
Yeah, I mean, fear is a hell of a drug, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. I mean,
But I've flown and I'm good now.
Cause back then you had never flown before.
So
at
bring
all.
me now.
Nah, yeah. You remember I just went to Florida?
Nah, but back then you had never flown before, huh?
Nah, I flew when I was 10 years old and I had a bad experience.
Damn. Ivan, you got one? You got any missed opportunities, regrets, anything like that?
Nice catch.
I want to hear Roddy Mrs. Potter.
Roddy got one?
I'm sure he does.
I have actually, it's going to sound really crazy.
Thousands upon thousands of experiences.
I have zero regrets in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I set out to accomplish musically, I accomplished, and I'm grateful for those experiences. And I really can't.
You didn't want a Grammy? You didn't want one?
No, but what I started rapping for was
The bitch.
to be not even to be known. If I just wanted to be known, and I wanted the people to hear me. You drunk? Wanted people to hear me and just appreciate the music that I'm making, right? So I wanted to, be known locally. I became known locally. I wanted to, get signed. I got signed. I wanted to, like, celebrities, didn't know celebrities. I met celebrities. I've got my song played on radio. I've got a couple views for me at least. I got my music put on a movie score. Like, everything that I wanted to do musically, I've done. So
What movie was this?
the movie's called 3 Rounds. It's a box movie, and I produced a song on it. So yeah, so it's just like musically, I have zero regrets. I'm thankful for everything that hip hop has given me, and I was able to take from that tree.
No doubt, but no regrets though.
None. Everything that I set out, like I wanted to,
But
rap 300 bars for a nigga, I did.
If there's anything that you could do differently, is there anything that you would do differently if you had the opportunity?
Like I said, no. Everything, like every single opportunity that was put in front of me, like I did the best that I could in the situation, and I got what came from there. So the only thing I have to be able to change is to not do my best in the situation and see where it goes. Yeah,
Nobody wants that.
So the
that's-
first time you met Russell Simmons, right?
Yeah, what happened? You rapped in
Like example,
Because
say-
I know you met Russell
so like
Simmons.
right, my first time I met Diddy, like I fucking rapped for this nigga.
I knew it.
Like,
Somebody.
like I rapped bars for this nigga. I even had my mixtape on me. I pulled that bitch out and gave it to him.
He was going to put you on Making the Band.
Wait, hold on.
You was going to
Hold
be
on.
Ness.
Wait, hold on. Time out. You really rapped for Diddy?
Yeah.
And we never heard this before? Our viewers and listeners never knew that Roddy P, and the P stands for P. Diddy, rapped for P.
Yo!
These bars nigga
This
rapper.
nigga said that the B stands for P. Diddy.
Your name is Roddy P. Diddy?
Diddy? I never knew this.
That's hard.
Oh, man. Papa Diddy Pop. Yeah, you got that off.
Does the P stand
All
for Puff?
Yo, Ivan, you got one, though? You got a regret? Anything you would change?
He didn't finish the story. He was-
This nigga right here.
He done.
What was the
Ivan,
rhythm?
your
How,
turn.
like, yeah,
Yo,
I
Ivan
met-
hilarious.
He about to
yo.
hit us
I
with
rap
a
for-
list.
Yeah, I'm not even going to that. I've met a lot of people. I rap for a lot of people.
That rap
You ever
for
met
Diddy.
Wyclef?
Yo, you
No.
said Russell Simmons. He said, well, not Russ,
But Diddy.
but Dick, but Sean.
Sean.
Yo,
You know Sean?
Roddy P.
He's a
And
cool
the
guy.
P stands for Diddy.
I'll be real with you. My real answer is no. I'm looking at it real metaphysical. Like I'm enjoying my journey. The mistakes that I've made or the opportunities that I quote unquote blew, fuck them. Like I'm ill. I'm ill now. I'm living an ill life now. Everything that I've ever wanted to do musically, I'm doing now, and not on the scale, but it's on a trajectory where I see the scale growing. Like when you start a business, and you're like, you know what? I used to only sell a couple juice. I used to only sell a juice or two. Like I'd make a gallon of juices, which would yield 8 bottles in my restaurant, and it would take me all
That was
week
some
to
good
sell.
juice. That was some good juice.
It was good juice. It used to take me like all week to sell 8 bottles of juice. A week, 8 bottles of juice. That was a year ago, two years ago. Now I sell like 15 gallons in a week easily, 15. So I compare that to where I'm at with music. Like, you know what? Everything that I went through, it prepared me for something, and then now where I'm at is like, yo, I see the business growing. So, but if there's one thing I could say is when I was younger, I would just be easily distracted by women. A lot of times it was time to do something, or I can't say that, you know what I'm saying, something would have been fruitful or not, but women were a distraction. And as I matured, I was able to be appealing to a woman and be around a woman and not succumb to her temptress whims.
Womanly wiles.
Womanly wiles. Now I'm more able to say, back off, heathen.
Hey, get away from me.
At bay, Jezebel. I am a man of purpose and focus.
So,
yeah.
I have a specific story,
Yeah.
which is probably why I even.
That's why you wanted to talk about it.
I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe, you know, others would have stories as well.
This nigga said Jezebel.
You know what I'm saying? Shay probably got stories too.
I'm not going over there.
So, well, that's the only way they will hear you. So look, y'all. Well, I guess it's relevant because we talked about Tyler the Creator,
Long ago.
right? I met Tyler, right? And we talked about it on the pod, right? I met Tyler and what, some funny shit?
Oh, no, I saw this. Yeah, I saw that.
So when
Jadakiss arrested on murder charges.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So-
First time seeing it, so
So when I
it was funny.
when I met Tyler, it was 12, I guess. He was
On
pretty
the back
popping.
porch.
at the
You met this
time.
nigga the year the world was supposed to end?
Yeah, yeah.
The second time the world was supposed to end.
The 30th time.
Well, it was
30th,
that.
really?
So when I met Tyler, he invited niggas to his show. Like I'm saying, like we seen him, because it wasn't like on some like I met him in passing. No, like we were in an area like this with less people than are in here. You know what I'm saying? And we.
So you were in a
spoke.
room alone,
It
essentially.
was outside. It was
Yes.
outside.
Yes.
Yeah, it was outside, but it was in a fenced in area. You feel me? And I rapped for the
You was in a
nigga.
dog cage?
I rapped for the nigga and all that.
It's
But-
like 6 people in here. He's like, yeah,
Word,
less
nah.
people in here.
It was 4 of
Just
us.
say you were alone with
It
the
was
nigga.
4 of us, literally. So we, the nigga was like, "Yo, come to the show tonight." Whatever. So cool. Me and my mans, and we hit up a couple of our niggas from back home, which is an important part of the story. So we hit a couple of niggas that was down with the crew. Said, "Yo, come to the show." We actually went to Jersey and picked the niggas up and came back.
You those niggas.
Yeah, went and picked them up and came back. We also needed to get some weed because we had no weed, and we was like, "Yo, you know, our future niggas, they like to smoke weed."
Hey, yo, I don't know if this is going to sound crazy, but
What?
this probably is going to sound crazy. But do you remember what the nigga smelled like?
Nah.
Nah.
Wow. I didn't. I wasn't. Yeah.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know
recently,
what's
recently, I was with a group of women and they reacted to Rihanna in a way that just really ignited my curiosity, and I asked once and for all, yo, what is it with women and Rihanna? And then their answer collectively, after they got to the root of it, was basically her smell.
She smell good.
Yeah,
Yo, you know she's a billionaire now.
Yeah, I saw that today.
she probably smelled like a billionaire.
Yeah. So well, I met the
Hey,
nigga, I met
whoa,
the
yo,
nigga.
you owe me like a whole, or
I know, right?
I just
You
be
still
biting
doing
these
this shit.
Benjis.
So we came back to Philly for the show, and
This nigga left the state to go get his niggas.
yeah, went to get my niggas, came back. Well, I mean, it was daytime when I met Tyler originally, so it was hours before the show. Went back, got the niggas, came back to Philly to the show, put on our branded swanky clothes that we had and shit, right? Came back to the show. Now we thinking it's a hip hop concert, so it's gonna start late. Niggas rapping, it's gonna start late.
Fooled you.
We got there, they was like, we got there late, like maybe like an hour and a half after the shit was supposed to start, and they were on the last song. So, long story short, because I don't want to go too long, but pause. But long story short, we
Got your ass.
they were doing a song where it was like a mosh pit in the crowd. So because of the mosh pit, we was able to like elbow and muscle our way through these little white kids because that was their fans. You feel me? So they was in the way and we was throwing motherfuckers out the way. And we made it up to the stage, like the corner of the stage where you can get backstage. And the bouncer led us backstage on the strength of my man Tony. Shout out to Tony Swank. He showed him his swanky shirt and the nigga moved to the side. I don't know why. I was like, me too, I'm swanky too. And they let me backstage. Went backstage, we got on the stage.
I want my brand to be that strong. Goddamn.
Show love on stage. We on stage with Our Future. They doing their last song, which was Radical. You know, fuck, what's it? kill people, burn shit, fuck school. You know what I'm saying? They doing that shit. They stage diving, all that shit. Show's over. We go backstage. We chilling. Now, mind you, I didn't tell this part of the story, but me and my man Tony, we made it backstage, but the other two people from the crew that came with us,
The niggas you went and go got.
they didn't make it backstage because they weren't like on, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't moving fast enough to get backstage, so they were still out front. So the show's over now.
Damn, they
Time
didn't
out.
get
Situations
inside?
like this,
No, they was inside it, but they was able to get backstage.
it's okay to be corny and grab your man's shoulder in situations like this.
Yeah. I mean, you know the people I'm talking about, Mike. So we backstage, we chilling. Rolled up some weed, sat around, like, what the fuck's going on? And then Damo Genesis sees us about to leave because I'm annoyed. I'm thinking my mans don't got nowhere to, they can't get backstage, so I'm a little concerned about them. So we are thinking about leaving. We're about to leave. Damo sees niggas and he's like, yo, I seen y'all niggas earlier. Yo, what's good? What the fuck y'all doing back here? Yeah. We trying to smoke. Oh, y'all got some weed? Smoke. So we smoke with Damo. We sitting there smoking. Left Brain from Our Future walks over to us and sits down next to me. And I'm looking at him like, you trying to smoke? He was like, yes. It's all right. So we smoking with us. And Left Brain starts playing the piano. And the song he's playing on the piano is Runaway by Kanye West.
And you didn't rap.
And I did not rap. That's my regret. My man Tony would never let me live this down. He was like, yo, Scoop, right then and there, you were supposed to rap. You were supposed to rap. You would have had the whole crowd, you know, because there was girls back there, people back. He's like, you would have had everybody. But see, I wasn't even thinking about rapping. What I was thinking about was my two niggas is out front and they couldn't make it back here. And in hindsight, I wish I would have at least rapped.
Let me tell you a story that
Fuck
might
them
make you.
niggas. You
Let me tell you.
should've
Yeah.
rapped.
Nigga, you
Let me tell you a story that make you more mad.
Yeah. You rapped for Left Brain and them?
No. So
Wait, you were supposed to do this from the jump.
So I was having this is not my regret. I'm trying to make his regret even worse.
Please do.
So
I need it.
I was having a conversation with Mike G of Odd Future, and we were just talking
He's like,
about.
this nigga Scoop from...
Yeah, he was like, yo, how did you get into Odd Future? Because he's one of the later additions to the group. And he said, yo, honestly, I was in the room with these niggas and they were just smoking. And then I overheard these niggas say we about to go here afterwards. And then I just went. And he was like, yo, whenever we recorded the same studio, so whenever I found they was recording, I just showed up. And he's like, eventually I showed up enough times and these niggas he's like, yo, you want to rap? So that might have even been a super
opportunity.
regret because they're so inviting.
See,
They were so
I
inviting.
rapped, but I did rap for Tyler earlier in the night or in the day, well, before the show, and they actually had a chick with a camera filming me when I was rapping.
You definitely on our future documentary.
Yeah, I was looking for myself, and
Because they redid all them shits all the
yeah,
time.
it didn't.
Now,
Yeah,
now that's a regret for me now too because I was making all your beats. I could have been an Our Future producer.
the verse that I spit for Tyler and them was
Was
part of
0
my
to 100
ignorance.
real quick.
It was part of my ignorance. It was a beat that he made. You feel me? That's the verse I did. And Tyler, on that record, part of my ignorance, where I say,
You heard that, Tyler?
I forget the line right now, but it was a cut them in half, they get beside themselves. That was a line I had. You cut you in half, you get beside yourself. Tyler, because he was always on that crazy shit anyway, he quoted that line after I was done. I would always say, what do you remember from the record, right?
Yeah,
What do you
that's
remember
my
from the
shit.
verse?
What you
After
remember.
my verse was done, Tyler was like, yo, when you said, you know what I mean? You cut him in half to get beside himself. This is dope. Now, no doubt, the verse was probably like 40 bars. Like, you feel me? Like, so that was a small portion of it. And it was close to the end of the shit, so, it was fresh. But he knew that.
It's okay. Songs, normally 16 bars each verse. Now they're only 2 verses. That's 32. Sometimes there used to be 3 verses. And you would only
It's
remember...
48.
48.
Yeah, you would only remember 1 bar from some.
Yeah, nah,
sometimes.
it was cool. Shit,
So
the
all
nigga
that
said whatever he
matters is
said.
that- In fact, even now and today, you may only remember the hook, not even the bar nigga said.
As big of a fan as I was of Tyler and Odd Future, for me to have the opportunity to rap for these niggas and him to say he liked my verse, and the nigga took a picture of me and my mans and was like, yo, what's y'all Instagrams? Oh no, what's y'all Twitters? I'm gonna post this on Twitter later. He didn't. But I did get a picture of him and my man. I took a picture of them and I had that picture. I blew it up, had it on the wall in the studio. You know what I mean? Like,
It's fire. Yeah, I mean,
it was a moment, man. It was a moment, especially seeing the trajectory of his career and where he's going now. He was already popping at the time, but he was like cult following popping.
He's crossed over now.
Now he's mainstream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, pretty much, knows.
He's
who
only
Tyler
labeled
is.
as rap because you kind of have to
Elton
label
John
rap.
hip hop.
Yo, you saw the picture of they said the baby and Lil Nas X is going to be like Eminem and Elton John.
He's the prince. He's the prince of rap right now, bro.
Prince. Yo, Tyler is probably, this is a hot take, top 5 after seeing what he did Lollapalooza. Top 5 live performers I've ever seen in on TV, regardless any genre.
I gotta go watch this now.
Yeah, top 5. 5. I'm counting Michael Jackson and all these niggas. 5, yo. Yes, I'm
Michael
counting
Jackson,
all
Chris
genres.
Brown, Omarion, Beyonce.
I never saw Omarion perform live, but
Did he flip or something? Like what the fuck
Like,
did
what
he
the
do?
fuck?
it was a very
Listen to what I said again. Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Beyonce.
Like, he had an hour-long set.
he had an hour-long set. He had
Nah, it's
the
an hour-long
props, the way that he did it, the
Not
way that he
Lollapalooza.
the way that he went across his whole career,
Usher.
the breath control. He wasn't dancing. and shit.
Lloyd.
You're naming people that dance really well. You're naming
Wait,
people that dance
was he the
really well.
headliner or was this just like
He's the headliner.
Okay, then the hour long set's normal.
He had a boat. He had a boat on the stage that like moved and shit, and like he got on the boat and was like rapping like while it was like, it was just incredible.
I would
mean,
love to see
Nigga,
for a
Missy Elliott?
It's a hot
non-headliner,
take.
for a non-headliner to steal an hour at a festival, to steal the nigga behind you's time.
Yo, Tyler put out his tour schedule for next year, and he's I think March 8th or something. He's at Wells Fargo.
He's also probably gonna be at something in the water, so we should
Wells
all go to something. in the water.
Fargo though.
Basketball arena.
My nigga, he's not at the TLA no more.
You
Nah,
got
he's-
Yeezy in your Serato?
Yeah, you
Nah,
ain't got
just-
Yeezy and Serato.
They're probably only about 3 hip hop stadium acts, solo stadium acts. He's a solo stadium act, 100%.
I mean, but now he is.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like he's made it there.
Yeah, he's on the list
at
with
this
Drake.
point because I saw him at the TLA. I saw him at the Electric Factory. You feel me? So I know standing room only, which is really my preference. Because for price, because the last show I saw at Wells Fargo was $200 for my ticket, and I wasn't on the floor.
He was over there with
You know what I'm
binoculars.
saying? Yeah, I mean,
Prior to the world
I mean,
clo-
I was like above the stage, so still decent seats. You know what I mean?
prior
But-
to the world closing, I was going to buy tickets to Lupe Fiasco Lasers concert at Bally's Ballroom. It was in Lang City. It was $25 for a ticket and a meal.
$25.
For a ticket and a meal.
So basically, you have to see him for free.
My nigga, that's like the fucking TLA. TLA be like $30. I think my son Cam in there was like $30.
Yeah, but you don't
Like,
get no food.
hell no, not even a drink. Nah, but my homegirl be bartending at the TLA. Shout out to Amber. She be bartending at the TLA and she be hooking it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go, like I seen her at the bar. I didn't know she bartended there, and when I saw her, I was like,
Hey, yo.
"You follow me on Instagram? Like, we follow each other." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. What you want, Yanni?" You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't what you know, right? So, yo, usually we honor a nigga, but yo, we gonna skip that.
What?
We have to.
Nah.
We have to. Timing, bro.
Then
Timing.
honor the nigga quick. Say,
Well, let's just keep on talking about Tyler then.
Look,
So,
shout out to Tyler. Honoring
honor
Tyler.
Jadakiss. Let's just throw out that we're gonna start the Jadakiss award.
Yo,
What's
all right.
What's Jason's last name?
Kiss. Tafur.
Oh man, I don't know.
Weaver?
It's probably Mad Lane.
He's not Jason Weaver.
Because
I
we
know who
honored
that
him
is.
before though.
We probably did honor Jada before.
Probably like a Jason White.
But for the sake of time, because we could push our who we honoring this week to next week or something, because
One hour, 2 niggas.
it is. I mean,
This nigga knocked out on the couch.
yo, honor Joe. Shout out to Joe, man. Yo, Joe.
He's honored.
Yo, that boy's out.
He's honored.
He's on.
Yo, that
He got
boy.
his shoes off and everything.
Hold on, man. Fuck
That
this.
nigga's
Fuck
honored.
this. Hold on, man.
Yo, that nigga is honored.
Just pick up the whole thing, Joe.
Pause.
Yeah, his name Jason Phillips.
Phillips.
Hey yo, after you complete Operation Rambo, hey yo, after you complete Operation Rambo, you will be handed the Jason Phillips Rambo Ready Award.
Rambo ready.
Yes, you are Rambo ready like Jason
Ready.
Phillips.
That nigga came equipped.
All them niggas
Came
had
through
cool-
with
If I remember,
camouflage,
the only rapper who had a cool name was Prodigy back then. All them
camouflage
niggas' names was
pants,
mad normal.
Havoc wasn't
construction
a cool
boots.
No, they're real names.
Oh, their real names. What's Prodigy real name?
It's some.
Albert.
It's
Yeah,
some,
Albert. It is.
Alfred.
It's something weird, bro.
Albert, I thought. No?
Albert. Yeah, Albert.
I don't remember, but I know it's something like that. Yo, man, shout out to Jadakiss, man. Shout out to Jadakiss. I'm glad Ovid brought it home, man, because honestly, man, like, that's the biggest shit that's happened in hip hop, like, in a minute. You know, that Verzuz, incredible. Jada, you proved to niggas, man, like, you did it. The essence of rapping,
Twice.
the essence of rapping is rapping, bro. You showed niggas that you rap better than niggas. Dips aside, shout out to the Dips because it's not disrespect to them. I'm just saying you rapping better than a lot of people in history.
This
bro.
was a better formidable opponent. So last time you get sleep on the fad.
And what do? You rise to the occasion, right?
But this time, like, you went against people like a polarizing for America. This is the reason. This group is probably the reason the northeast east side of this country it claims to be a gang member, bro. Like, this is a extremely pillarizing group in hip hop, and something that, like, a lot of people think that's like the golden age of our era of hip hop, right? Like that period of State Property, D Block, Rough Riders, Dipset, G Unit is probably like what our age group would call new golden age. And they were a top group in there. So for you to, like, knock these niggas out and make it look embarrassing, it's like, yo, like, you're really proving that you may in fact be top 5 dead or alive.
Amazing. Rappers. See, that's the thing. Like, rap, before there was a business, before there was swag, before there or before swag was considered, it was about niggas rapping. Like, people rapping. It didn't matter what you had on. It didn't matter how much money you had. It didn't matter none of that shit because everybody was broke. Who could rap? Like, for example, like, even somebody like Cardi B, right? People talk about Cardi B and writing, and, you know, writing is a part of rap, or is a part of the art of creating songs, right? But rapping is not that. Rapping is rapping. Like, being able to rap it. Some people can write, but they can't rap. You know what I'm saying? Some people come up with melodies, but they can't rap.
That's the reason
Some people can dress well and they're cool and they getting money, but they can't rap.
That's the reason that Lauryn Hill is always going to be in that top when you're asking who's the best female rapper. Like, she dropped one album and a group album a million years ago. You feel me? The catalog is dumb, tiny. Yeah. And every conversation, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say of any little fuckity fuck from these current years. Someone is always going to come in. What up, Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, I mean, her sample size is smaller,
like,
but similar
smaller than Biggie.
Well, Biggie, I was gonna say 3K.
Can she do a versus?
She can play her platinum album straight through,
and she can do Fuji songs too.
Yeah, and it would probably get a couple.
She can do Fuji songs.
It would get some lesser people out of here.
Right, so if she could do a versus, who do you think she would versus?
Jay-Z.
Lauryn Hill would have to do a versus hip hop wise.
That's tough.
It would have to be like Common.
Lauryn Hill, I mean, that's a good point. Lauryn Hill, though, is on Nas's album. She's probably singing, though, right?
Probably.
Definitely. I pray, bro, quote me, I pray that she's rapping. Oh my God. I will be so happy. If Lauryn Hill's rapping on Nas's album, I will be so happy. Give me 8 bars. I don't give a fuck, yo. I just want to hear her rap now.
That would be wild.
I mean, she's on the album. She's probably singing.
It's
probably a fucking sample.
You know what's
from
crazy?
The shit she did before.
King's Disease 2. I don't like lies. I know this shit's gonna be fire just because of the placement of it. Right? They know that
he put the shit on niggas.
Like, Nas and Kanye are cool. You would assume.
Yeah. But they're dropping the same day.
They're dropping one day after.
After? They're dropping on Friday.
No, what's the name slated for the 5th and one's slated for the 6th.
They dropping on Friday. It's probably midnight, some shit. Albums, I mean, Kanye would be the only exception, so I can see that, but I doubt it.
So it's like you drop on, if you're sharing the same day as somebody, it's like let's see who does this type of thing.
Do you think Drake's gonna drop that day?
Hell fuck no.
No?
Hell the fuck no. For the simple fact that Kanye just sold out a whole stadium for niggas to listen to the draft of his album.
But Drake had dropped that day.
Drake's current rollout does not include any super bangers.
No songs at all. I mean, well, what?
It's one on the radio. It's one on the radio right
What?
now. I
Laugh
think.
Now, Cry Later. That joint with Dirk.
I wouldn't even count that. I just heard some recent shit on the radio that didn't
I'm just
sound.
thinking that Drake could drop that day and take a lot of attention away from Kanye, especially without a rollout. Like if he drops without a rollout,
surprise drops are. It has to
by
be
Drake.
It has to be no, because he's dropped 2 surprises before them. Playlist was a surprise drop, right?
What was it?
More
Life?
The More Life playlist was a surprise drop,
I think so.
and like it has to be a surprise drop and fire. And fire. It can't be a dud. It can't be Scary Hours. It can't be.
Yeah, I'm scary. Scary Hours was 1, 2, and 3 on Billboard.
But I'm saying, like, if you're going against a Kanye anticipated Donda, who they've heard the first draft, they've loved it so much that you were like, yo, even though I just heard this shit for free, I really want to see what you fixed on this shit. Like, this is the anticipated rap album of the year, and I think it'd just be for a smart man that I think Drake is and the marketing team behind Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna let Kanye sell, and then you're gonna come after that. Dropping on the same day is the ignorance that 50 Cent had when he dropped Curtis, and he got blown up the water because you can't mess with the genius of
I
Kanye.
remember that. So wait, to be continued, man. Next week, because we're going, next
Wake up,
week is
Joe.
when we'll have more of an idea. We'll actually know because it drops this week. So this week we'll know, or next week we'll know what dropped this week. So we'll talk about it. Anybody got anything spicy to say? Man, about to hit the fucking button.
We don't got nobody to take our picture today.
No song?
Shout out to the Jason Phillips Rambo Ready Award.
Anybody no song?
Oh shit!
24K
You pick
Golden
one.
Company.
Yo, Roddy been saying shit for like 10 weeks. Roddy, what the fuck, bro? What do you want me to add to the playlist, please?
24K Golden, and the song is Company.
You keep saying that same.
Yo, he been saying shit for weeks. It has to go there. 24K Golden.
Yes, GOLDN.
GOLD.
It's featuring Future.
And what's the name of the song?
Company.
Company. It don't come up. Hold on. I got 24K Golden artist. Let me see. No content available. All right, 24K
Oh, he's
Golden.
not on title.
Wait. No, I see Mood. I Won. Hold on. Damn, what the fuck? Oh, Company's there.
Okay.
Featuring Future. Yep.
Yes, that's the song. It's my it's my summer addiction
All
song.
right, so
bro.
24K Golden featuring Future Company has been added to the Watch This playlist.
That song is summer.
You can check it out on Tidal.
That song is summer. Like it is.
This was
the
dope.
feeling of summer. When you listen to that song, you're gonna be like, yo, this is. I feel
Sounds
like I'm
like
at.
Will Smith Summertime.
I feel like
Is
I'm
it
at.
Will Smith Summertime?
It's the 2021's version of Will Smith Summertime.
All right, man. Shout out to Jada Kids, man. Shout out to the Dips, man. Shout out to the to Timbaland and Swiss Beats and their
out to
platform of
everybody.
Versus, man. I think it's incredible. It gives us something to watch. Like niggas be taking it for granted a lot, but I feel like nigga, we ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? So to have
Yo,
something.
shout outs to my mom because she birthed a legend.
Hey, yo, shout out to his moms, yo.
Yo,
Hey,
shout out to his
the
mom.
only
She make a
song.
wonderful mac and cheese.
The only song that's actually on par with Summertime is
I can't get into those
Childish
deep jokes you
Gambino.
guys get into. Y'all niggas
Feels like
is
summer.
disrespectful.
Nah, he be wild.
He be
Ah,
wild.
yeah, I don't even. Yeah, that nigga be
I
wild.
felt dirty for even making that
Yeah,
joke.
nigga, I'm your pops. Yo, your girl was at my house.
Nah, I
Yo,
never said that.
I'm hitting the button though, man.
Peace.
Wash this.